Praise the Lord. I'm Bishop David G. Evans. Welcome once again as we're having some parent talk today, as we're talking about what it's like to be a good parent, the struggles, the responsibilities, the stresses, the joys of it, just what it's like to be a parent and how it is that we can be better parents. And sometimes you'll find yourself not only being a parent to your children, but many of you have reached the point in life where you're parenting your parents, where you're almost parenting your parents, parenting relatives that are older than you. I don't know how many of you have become the rock in your family, and you're one of the youngest people in your family. How you have to, nothing's complete. A family gathering is not complete until you arrive. People want to hear what you're doing. You find yourself coming to older people than you, they're rescuing and helping to solve their issues in their lives when you become that rock in the family. Today, however, I want to talk particularly to fathers and share with you what the Bible says. Just three or four characteristics that we have to exhibit to be good fathers according to the wisdom that God gives us. The first one is found in Proverbs 22, verse 6. It blew my mind in that a father is supposed to be the first teacher that a child experiences. Wow. So in our society, that role has been largely adopted by mothers. But the Bible lets us know in this chapter about fathers that the children's first teacher is supposed to be their dads. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Now watch this. Giving a child a foundation does not limit their choices going forward. But giving a child a foundation does give them a platform from which to make a decision. When we don't give a child a platform, we give them no foundation from which to make a rational decision. So you can't control what decisions they make later in life, but you can influence the decisions they make based upon the platform that you set in place in the beginning phases of their lives. I think I might have shared with you before. Parenting goes something like this. When they are young, you parent by command. Eat your food, take a bath, go to bed, study your lessons. Don't run, don't climb, the things that we do. We parent by command. When they start to get a little older, get into their teen years, start feeling their own independence, we parent them by counsel. We sit down, have conversations with them, offer them the benefit of our experience. Some cases, they may need a command, but when it gets to this place in life, they need conversation and counsel, conversation and counsel, conversation and counsel. And then when they get out on their own, you have to parent them by concern, So I go from commandment to counsel to concern. So what does parenting by concern looks like? I don't give commandments and I don't give counsel unless I'm asked. So when I'm parenting by concern, which I believe is one of the hardest places to be, you're watching your children go through life, doing great things, doing some things that are not so great, and you have to stand and wait until they invite you into the problem. That's parenting by concern. That's when they invite you in and you're parenting by concern, they invite you into the problem, then you get to give them commandments and counsel, but not before you're invited into the problem. I saw, and sometimes we do have to rescue our children even though they're grown. I was watching The Godfather of Harlem, and his daughter was addicted to drugs, and she was living literally among the trash cans. And he came looking for her. And she, they went through the conversation, and she asked him a question that really reverberated in my head. She said, why did you come? She said, leave me alone. He said, I can't. I'm your father. I was like, wow. I can't leave you alone. I'm your father. So in rescue situations, we may have to stop counseling or parenting by concern. Even stop counseling so much by counsel and have a mixture of command and counsel. So when I'm parenting fathers, when they're young, by command; when they reach the teen years in the early 20s or so, by counsel; when they get older and get out on their own, have their own families, have their own responsibilities, by concern. The Bible tells us as dads, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they're old, they will not depart. So we have to lay a foundation, even though sometimes the foundation is not popular. Lay the foundation, because the stage of life on which the act is performed is the foundation you help lay very early in life. God, finances, family name, what caring looks like, demonstrating good behavior. Those things are the things that you want to make sure you put in as a foundation. Now, if they make their own decisions, what has to happen later in life, the Bible guarantees, when they get older, your voice will be there. Their experience with you will be there. And they'll have something to come back to instead of reaching for more foreign things. This has been Parent Talk. I'm so glad you joined me, and I'll see you next time.